close your eyes and imagine your ideal classroom. Materials are ready and abundant. Students come in with a clear mind and are ready to learn. Now open your eyes. This isn't a reality in most schools, specifically Title I schools. Title I schools are schools in which 40% or more of the students are on free or reduced lunch. On the surface, it seems that these students should have the same learning experience as any other child, but that isn't the case. The majority of these students deal with poverty and other difficult circumstances in their home life, which makes it much harder for them to learn. Health equity is the right to achieve the highest level of health in all aspects of life, which is influenced by many factors, including access to a quality education. This is our focus. In Title I schools, there's often a disconnect between the lifestyles of the teachers, mostly white, and the students, mostly African Americans. One Title I teacher, who describes herself as a country white girl, complained that her students, who were mainly Hispanic and Black, were disrespectful and negative, and that they did not, and that she felt helpless and that she wanted to leave because this wasn't what she signed up for. A Title I student in Louisville said that her teacher would get frustrated and throw tantrums because he didn't have any patience to deal with his students. Disconnects like these make it extremely difficult for teachers to connect with students on an emotional and educational level. If teachers cannot connect with students on an emotional level, they cannot help them reach their full potential in the classroom. Education should be an equitable opportunity for all. But we have data to prove that that students in Title I schools are not offered this opportunity. A study by the National Assessment of Educational Progress Scores depicts a widening achievement gap between high and low poverty schools from the late 1980s to 1999. 23.7% of JCPS students live in poverty from the ages 5 to 17. 40 to 50% of new teachers leave during their first 5 years. And 10 to 15% of Title I teachers are in their first year. This chart shows the percentage of JCPS Title I schools ranging from elementary to high schools, also including alternative schools. It is important that we develop and implement a policy that will help solve this major problem. We hope to implement a policy that mandates new teachers to attend a series of workshops, including cultural awareness classes and classroom management tips. Study like this has not been done anywhere else in the country. Louisville should be the first to try because our students here are in immediate need and change for their education system. Learning to work with students of diverse backgrounds will take more classroom experience. Kofi Annan said, education is a human right with the immense power to transform. This means that teachers can transform the lives of their students through their teaching. If they transform the lives of their students, they can begin to transform their communities. We would like to, when they fail to do so, they are doing a disservice to their students and their community. We would like to see our policy put in place so that all students' needs could be met. Thank you.
Lauren Waddell,
Nicole Gardner,
Akia Carter,
LaShora Davis,
Kyla Grant,
Bryson Whitlock.